Politico is reporting that some Democratic, quote, insiders are starting to think that Bernie Sanders could win the Democratic nomination. Quote, they're rethinking Sanders' bid for a few reasons. First, Warren has recently fallen in national and early state surveys. Second, Sanders has withstood the ups and downs of the primary, including a heart attack. At the same time, other candidates with once high expectations, such as Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, and Beto O'Rourke, have dropped out or languished in single digits in the polls. But, well, Beth, we're talking about this lens Democrats are looking at the primary through, electability. Let's consider Sanders for a minute, because sort of traditionally you'd say that a self-styled Democratic socialist wouldn't fare well in a general election. But we are in the age of Trump. You see in these polls, when you look deep, Sanders tests very well on honesty, on authenticity, these sorts of things. What do you make of Sanders from the standpoint of Democratic voters and how they're looking at this race?
Well, to Ozzy's point about how everybody seems to be shopping right now and wondering who's going to be the right person to beat Trump, that's not the case for Bernie Sanders voters. They are with him. They have been with him throughout. They were with him in 2016. They're with him now, and they're not going anywhere. And that's pretty, in a very sort of a field in flux, the way this one is, that's a pretty important sort of durable sign of potential. And a lot of people talk about, the overlap between Elizabeth Warren voters and Bernie Sanders voters. Actually, he's got a lot more sort of working class voters, blue collar folks than she does. That's a larger group. And yet he also appeals to students. He has a sort of interesting coalition that has proven to be very durable. So the question is, can he do really well, get slingshotted out of Iowa with a strong showing? And obviously everybody's competing for those 3 spots out of Iowa, as we all always sort of think about it. And then he's in a very good spot in New Hampshire because the state he won by 20 points in 2016. So he could, sure, theoretically, get rolling and keep it going. And I think it would be a mistake for anybody to discount him at this point.